Hey guys, welcome back to Tony's How To's. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use HubSpot Marketing Hub. So this is going to be a tutorial for beginners. But before we start, hurry up and check out our latest software just under this video. So let's get started. Now in this case, you might be wondering, how do you start using HubSpot marketing? So we all know that marketing is a really important section into your business, especially if you want to grow your business, since we are currently in the social media era of right now for businesses. In this case, again, marketing is something really important to basically focus on, especially if you want to grow or even attract more customers into your business. Now in this case, HubSpot here can actually help you. Now in this case, HubSpot does not only provide marketing solutions, they also provide different softwares for your company, or if you want to. Now they have Marketing Hub here, which is going to be the focus of our video. Now we also have Content Hub here, Operations Hub, Sales Hub, Service Hub, and Commerce Hub. Now in this case, you might also be wondering, can you actually start using this for free? So when we go to our pricing tab here, you should be able to see the current pricing for marketing products. In this case, currently for businesses and enterprises, currently the price for that is going to be around 1,151 a month, which is in Australian dollars. So depending on where you're currently located, the price itself might be different. So in this case, make sure to visit their official website first. Now, also for Marketing Hub Enterprise, we have 5,200 Australian dollars monthly. Now, in this case, this includes 5 seats. But if you're just an individual or for small teams, they actually provide like $22 a month. For 1 month. They also have the Marketing Hub Starter and Hub Professional here, and that has the actual prices on them. Now they also provide a free plan here, which in this case you'll be able to start generating emails, emailing new leads, and measuring your success for free. So they provide you some form of tools that you can still use within the platform itself. Now in this case, since we want to try using it, let's go and click on Get Started for free, and it will actually redirect us into the next page. In this case, we need to create our account. Now you could manually create your account by entering your email address here, but we want to create our Google account or using our Google account here. Let's go and choose that, choose our email, hit on confirm. And once we've done that, it should start the questioning. Now, in this case, have you used software to manage engage with customers before? So in this case, we could go ahead either answer yes or no here, depending on your experience. So for example, do you know which problems you want to solve with HubSpot? In this case, maybe you want to answer no. So what industry are you in? So for example, I'm going to say I'm into technology and services. Also, which describes your role. So currently, maybe I want to say I'm a executive team. In this case, we want to enter our company name. So I'm just going to enter a sample name for my company. So let's just say it is going to be shop. Let's go ahead and click on next. From here, how many people work at your company? Now, like we saw before, the free plan actually provides you like for our free 5 seats. On this page, you need to provide a website. So let's go ahead and enter our website here. Now in this case, it's going to also ask you where you would like your data to be hosted. So you have US or EU. So in this case, make sure to choose the least or the fastest connection that you have. So for example, if you're using or if you're connecting the US, it's really fast for you. You could choose US or either EU. In this case, I want to choose US here. Click on create account, and that should actually start my account being created. So let's just wait for it. So in this case, you have a head start with Google Contacts if you want to connect your contacts. But for now, I'm going to do this later. Now, once you've created your account, this is the first thing that you'll see on your screen. Now, in this case, I know it's quite a lot here. There's a lot of icons that you could visit here. But in this case, the first thing that you need to focus here is going to be the basically the homepage here. So typically they would actually recommend you some things to first set up. Like for example, in this case, you have the recommended HubSpot setup section here. In this case, you can just basically start adding your tracking code to your sites to basically track your visitors. So if you want to do that, just click on add tracking code here. It's going to give you some information on how to do that. So for example, this is the code that you need to add. So this might take some knowledge regarding on editing your website. Like for example, if you have a Shopify page that you need to integrate this one. But if you need help, you could actually see a detailed instructions in the section here. Just click on the here page here, and that should redirect you to that page in a way to actually integrate that. This case is quite a lot here. There's quite a read in here. Now in this case, you just need to follow the steps here for you to integrate that specific code into your website. In this case, let's go ahead and immediately go to the marketing section. Now the left side here, you should be able to see a drawer, which in this case will be focusing on marketing. Let's go ahead and click on it. Now, in this case, there's going to be a lot of things that we could do here in marketing. So we have campaigns, email, social, ads, forms, and CTAs. Now, in this case, we'll be focusing on campaigns, email, social, ads, and forms. Now, in this case, maybe you want to start collecting some information from prospects or expecting or from future customers that you'll be receiving. Like for example, if you want to have like a form where in this case they could fill out and you'll be able to start contacting them. Well, in this case, let's go to forms here and you'll be able to create your forms. Now in this case, in the form section, you just need to click on create a free form at the top right here. And from here, we want to click on I'll set it up myself. Now you have two options here. So you have embedded form and standalone page. Now if you choose embedded form here, they will give you a code, which in this case, you need to integrate that into your website in order for you to use that embedded form. But in this case, if you want to use the standalone page here, which in this case from the name itself is going to be a standalone page, which in this case you should be able to basically just add or share that link, and you'll be able to basically share that specific page, and they will be able to enter the information in there. In this case, maybe I want to say embed form here. In this case, go and click on next at the top right. Now we need to determine what type of template, or if you want to start with a blank template. Now for a blank template here, you need to provide some information like the email here, and you need to submit that as well as templates. Now in this case, if you want to use templates like for example for payments, for collecting payments from events and whatnot, you could choose that. We also have registration here. So if they want to fill out a form, so for example, visitors or registration. So you also have the contact us, which in this case, they'll be able to contact you. Newsletter sign up, which in this case, they need to provide their email, first name and last name. Have the support section, ebook download, and a lot more. So for example, maybe we want to include a contact us page here. Let's go and choose that and just click on start at the top right. Now in this case, you'll be able to basically start using their tool here, which is this case is actually quite easy since it's actually quite a drag and drop way of organizing your data or your UI here. Now in this case, you just need to press and hold on it, and you'll be able to reposition your text. As you can see, I'm able to basically rearrange the last name and first name here. So in this case, if you want to move something, make sure to hover it on that specific section. Now, since this is going to be a drag and drop type of mode, the placement itself is quite limited. But in this case, if you want to maybe add comments on it, like add tasks, even calendars, you can go ahead and do that as well. Now, this case at the left section here, this is what you'll be able to basically see. So currently we have first name, last name, and email included. Now, if you want to add that specific section, let's go ahead and click on done here. So if you want to add that, you could go ahead and click on it. So for example, you want to add street address, go ahead and click on it, and it's going to be added in here. So you should be able to edit a few things here. Like for example, make this field a required field, make this field hidden if you want to, add labels, help text, place orders, and a lot more. Now in this case, you have the contact properties if you want to, or access those, ticket properties here as well if you want to add those as well. Now in this case, once you're done, you can just basically click on the update button here at the top right. And from here, you should be able to start publishing. In this case, go and click on publish. And from here, this is what the code is going to look like. And you just need to basically integrate this into your website for you to start using it in your website. We also have the share link here if you want to, HubSpot as well if you want to. But in this case, let's go and click on back to all forms here. You should be able to see your current form. Now, in this case, we also have the section for creating campaigns, emails, and social. Now, for social, you should be able to basically allow you to add your socials and spend more time connecting with the people who matter most. Like, for example, if you have like a Facebook account, a X account, Instagram, or LinkedIn, you should be able to start connecting that. But in order for you to start using it, you need to have a premium plan or upgrade plan. So you need to talk to their sales in order for you to actually use this one. Now they also have the option for ads. Now ads is a good way for you to basically manage all the different accounts that you have online. So for example, if you have an ad account for Meta, so if you have an Google ad account, you can go ahead and connect that. So in this case, just click on connect ad account here, and you'll be able to add again Facebook, Google Ads, or LinkedIn if you want to. So they will actually guide you on how to set this up, and basically installing pixels and ROIs as well. So there's a 4-step way of actually connecting your accounts. Now in this case, we also have a section here for basically emails. So in this case, emails is a great way for you to contact or basically give or advertise your business. In this case, if you want to create a new one, just click on create email. And it should give you 2 or 3 ways to create, like regular or automated. In this case, if you want to have an automated one, you can just click on create a personalized email here to like sets and contacts through the workflow. But if you want to create a regular one, just click on regular. And from here, you just need to fill out all the necessary details and choosing your template. In this case, maybe just go ahead and click on explore on my own here. So in this case, you need to choose a template you want to use. So for example, I just want a basic one. Let's go and choose this one. And from here, it's going to give you different ways on how to edit it. Now, in this case, like we saw before, this UI is actually a drag and drop as well. So in this case, you just need to, maybe if you want to add an image, just press and hold on it, and you'll be able to add it in that specific section. Just need to upload your image, add links if you want to. Whenever they click on it, you'll be able to basically access that. So for example, maybe I want to add a photo of a dog here. Let's go upload that one. So it's going to appear in here, as you can see right now, which is something really cool. Now in this case, once you're done, just click on done at the top left here, and basically you just start adding whatever you want. So if you want to add layouts, you could go and do that. But once you're done, just click on review and send here. And from here, you just need to make sure that you fill out all the necessary details. So that includes the recipients, the subject line, company name, and address. Also, fill out all the information here. But once you fill out the information, just click on send, and you should be good. Now, also, if you want to send test email first, just click on send test email. Choose the recipient of that email. Choose the contact as well. And you could go and click on send plain text version if you want to as well. And just click on send test email to test that. Now in this case, maybe you want to go back, so let's go and click on exit. And from here, you should be also be able to access the other option, which is going to be campaigns. Now campaigns, from the name itself, you should be able to start campaigns for your business. Now in this case, let's go and click on create a new one. And from here, maybe I want to start from a template here. So the great thing about HubSpot here, they actually provide you different templates that you could use. So maybe for campaigns, emails, or whatnot, you should be able to start using those templates to get your business up and running immediately. So you no need to manually create everything. In this case, we have the email drip campaign here, in-person event promotion, banded card, interrupt newsletter. So in this case, just choose the appropriate one for you. Like for example, let's go and choose in-person event promotion. Just use this template. It's going to say create campaign here. In this case, you just need to select the campaign order, the campaign start date, campaign goal, campaign audience, and campaign notes. In this case, it's going to fill out those details. Now, once you fill out all those details, you should be able to see the next page. But in this case, it's going to be a quite big thing here, because we first need to create our forms, which is what we saw before, a landing page, which is kind of a website. We also have an email here, CTA, emails, and whatnot. So if you want to start creating that. So for example, maybe I want to complete all the information here. So for example, if you want to add a form, just click on add asset here. And from here, you could just basically select a form. So in this case, we actually created a form before, and you should be able to add that form. Now, if you want to create a new form for you, just click on create a register form here if you want. Again, if you create a landing page, you just click on add asset, choose your form here, and in this case, yeah. So in this case, basically campaign is a combination of all the things that we saw before, like creating landing page, forms, CTAs, emails, and whatnot. So it's going to be a step process. If you want to add more, you could just basically add, like for example, I want to drag this into here and add another step. So in this case, instead of just it being just 11 steps, it's now going to be 12 steps. But yeah, so those are the beginner things they need to know for HubSpot CRM or HubSpot Marketing Hub. In this case, that's about it. So if you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe button and watch our next video.